a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they... And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about... the 28-yard line.
Bingo, 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 baby.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Slow. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
I know the scouting report on him is... that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Slow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He's going to go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play on 3rd down for the Chiefs. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They run. It's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Butker now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Coleman now. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 33 and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Nice play, baby. Let's go.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Smash mouth football right here on 1st down. Give it to your fullback, let him bull his way in. But the defense said, and they stone him at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, eluding the tackle. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And oh, at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. On second down, here's Ryan. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Now he's going to let it go deep. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
12.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Gun. 11. 20.
Now it's Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are in for 6. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going.
He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He got 29 yards that time. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here. But that will be how this first half comes to an end. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at the 40. They begin the drive with Coleman, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to third down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Great. 22. Hey, let's go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 31 on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. D. Ford in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
20. Space. 21. Wait. Hey. Space.
On third down, Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45. Ace.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Rolling to his right, looking for Kelp. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35 and give him a gain of 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Mahomes now on first down. Caught here by Conley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Z. Close.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Slow. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
4 down. Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Z. Slow. Z.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Slow. Here we go now. Blue 45.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. Here's Ryan to throw. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Get up!
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's it, baby.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Hey, express!
On 2nd down, Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Throwing now is Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
20. Get up! Base. 12. 22. There we go. Base. Hey, Tuesday.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all up to the other Matty Ice, Matt Bryant now. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all up to the other Matty Ice, Matt Bryant now. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And he got it. He splits the uprights from 50 yards out. And the Falcons are going to win the game.